Hi everyone, welcome to Inside IDB. My name is Stacy Cervenka. I am the director of the Iowa Department for the Blind. One of the many programs we have here at IDB is our Adjustment to Blindness Center, where newly blind students and people who want to improve their blindness skills can come and learn the skills that will help them to enter the workforce, remain in the workforce, and live independently in their homes. And one of the fun things you get to do when you come to our Adjustment to Blindness Center is hang out in the shop, in the wood shop with Darren. So Darren, do you want to tell us a little bit about why our center students take industrial arts?
Absolutely. So there's actually two reasons we do this. And one is confidence building. They come down here and they don't have a lot of experience around tools like this. A lot of times people will actually tell them, stay away from this stuff. It's dangerous. So we get them down here and we teach them the proper way to do these things with non-visual techniques. And, before long, they're building a project that they're very proud of. And they realize that they can do some of these things that people tell them they can't do.
So it's not necessarily that we're expecting every student who comes through the center to enter the trades or to be a woodworker, although some certainly do.
Sure.
I know a totally blind guy in Gridley, California, who is a metal shop teacher at a high school. But it's something that, as you said, a lot of people would think, what's one thing a blind person can't do? Do you want to tell us a little bit about how you get students started?
Yeah, sure. Well, one of the first things we do is we work with the Rotomatic. This is actually how we measure things. And these are 1/2-inch increments that you could feel across the top there. We call this the measuring nut that we spin to get our measurement. And since this thing is only about 6 inches long, we have these things we call extensions that we could screw into the backside like this. And now we could measure 12 inches with that. And these extensions come in 6-inch, 12-inch, and 18-inch, and you just keep adding them up until you get to what you're looking for.
And so these click rules, unlike measuring tapes, this one, I'm guessing, allows you to measure within a 1/16 of an inch, and there are some that even allow you to measure within a 32nd of an inch.
That's absolutely right. Yes,
precise.
One full turn of this measuring nut is a 1/16 of an inch. So if you were to do just a half of a turn, it would be a 32nd of an inch.
Oh, there you go.
So yes, they're extremely accurate. They work very well.
Excellent. So can you show us what the first project is that most students make when they're in shop?
Sure. The very first thing students do is they make a picture frame, something like this. And that way, when they graduate from the center, they get their certificate of completion in a picture frame that they made while they're down here. And after they make this picture frame, they can make pretty much whatever they want down here. We do have a budget we have to be aware of, but yes.
So tell me about some of the hand tools that students learn to use. I know here we have a router.
That's right. Yeah.
Before we got started, you told me about this
Japanese trim saw.
Yes. We agree it kind of seems like a sushi knife.
Yeah. That is very sharp as well.
It really is.
Yeah, works very well though. Yes.
We have over there.
Yes, and we've got a palm sander here. One of the first things people learn to use as well after they make their picture frame and glue it together. There's a lot of sanding to be done. We use the router to do the rabbet on the back side of the picture frame. So, these are kind of the introductory.
Some of the beginning tools.
Yes.
Hand drills, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Yes. Yep.
All right. So can you show me some of the other tools that students learn to use while they're here?
You bet. So the very first power tool people use is the miter saw. And, I have my own power supply to this saw as well, so I can shut it off, and it makes people more comfortable when I bring them over here and tell them to explore the saw. I want them to show me where the blade is, where the handle is to turn it on, the fence where we always make sure the wood is pushed up against it. So to make a picture frame, you have to use this machine. And so this is where we get everybody started.
Okay. Can you show us a few more?
Absolutely. Over this way, we have our table saw. And this is probably one of the most dangerous machines in a shop. We haven't had any troubles with this machine at all. A couple of reasons why is we always use our safety guard, right? You should always use a safety guard. This is not a piece of equipment just for blind people. Sighted people need these as well. A lot of times they take them off when they get a table saw, but they should not. You should always use that. We use also what we call a feather board, and this helps keep your wood up against the fence, which is what makes this table saw so safe when you have one of those. So we use that as well. Another machine we use is a band saw. And so bandsaws back over this way.
Now, I remember when I was in training, doing my blindness training, and I learned that the bandsaw was the machine that they use in meat packing plants. That's what really got me. And after that, I was always a little bit afraid of the bandsaw.
That's right.
I always made sure my hands were in the right place.
That's exactly right? When you're using a bandsaw, a lot of times you'll be using a fence as well. And we will actually put clamps on there or different ways to let you know you're getting close to the blade.
Okay.
Right? So as you're pushing your piece forward, when you get close to this clamp that's adjusted and attached to the fence, that's when you know you kind of stop and you don't want to go any further with that.
So one tool a lot of people are unfamiliar with that I know you guys use in here is the wood lathe. Can you show us the lathe?
Yes, absolutely. Follow me.
So lathes are used to make things like rolling pins and round things.
Yeah, bowls. A lot of people will make bowls on them as well. Yeah, so here's our wood lathe here, and I had a student make a baseball bat, and before he tried that, we did a practice, and so he made this kind of short, stubby little baseball bat just as a practice run.
This is really heavy. I mean, this is really dense.
This is very solid.
This is very solid. What kind of wood is this?
That's walnut.
Walnut. Wow. Yeah. That is, yeah, that's impressive.
And yeah, so that was his practice piece. It turned out really nice, and so did his baseball bat. But anyway, yeah, this is the wood lathe, and it's a fun tool to use for sure.
So can you show us some of the final projects that students make?
Absolutely. I'd love to. Okay, over here, I have a student who's going to graduate in less than a month, and she has a daughter, and so she made this desk for her daughter.
Oh, it's so nice. What kind of wood is this?
This is oak.
Is it? Yep. Oh, yeah. Wow, it smells so good, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I love when you open the door and you smell wood.
It's very sturdy. We build things very strong around here. So
yeah. So do you guys use like tongue and groove, or do you also use nails or...
Not a lot of nails in here at all. We try to hide screws and things like that. So there might be a couple of cleats in here that we help with the joinery of the wood.
Okay.
But no, we use a lot of dados, so it's a lot of glue. It's really held together mainly by glue.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Anyway, so she made this, and then she also made this cutting board. And she wanted to put a drawer on the bottom for like knives or something. So
this is so
thought that turned out pretty nice.
What kind of wood is this?
That is a mixture of walnut and cherry.
Wow, I love this.
Smooth, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
So if you're interested in attending our Adjustment to Blindness Center and taking classes like Industrial Arts, Woodshop with Darren, contact your rehabilitation counselor or your rehabilitation teacher. Or if you are not one of our current clients, reach out to us here at the Iowa Department for the Blind. Thank you so much, Darren, for giving us this tour.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure, Stacy. And if you're interested in coming to the center, you could even come just do a tour just to get an idea of what we do around here.